Hey gang, and welcome to Hollywood Hills. So as you can see, we are out of studio this week on location out at Aurora Motocross Track, because this is where most of the guys are going to be turning their first laps of the season to get themselves nice and loose and ready for next week, because next week already it's going to be the first and opening round of a banger GXCC 8-round championship season in 2020. But as promised, this week we're out at the track and we're going to be introducing you guys to two brand new teams. One of the teams is just behind me, the Neighbours. You guys know them well for Bruno and Carla and Juan mixing it up out there on the GXCCs and the Farm Jams. But they're out here at the motocross track because they're going to be doing a little bit of jumping and whipping and scrubbing throughout the season. Let's go meet them as they roll out their brand new team, Rubine Racing.
Our new team is Rubine Racing. We've been around for, this is the first year we changed the name to Rubine Racing, but we're around from 2016.
We went down to the Aurora Motocross Track to catch up with the Rubine Racing team and the Neighbour family.
I feel really good about it, and I'm glad that we have a team now.
It feels very great because it's a family thing that we do, so it's much fun when everyone supports you. It's fun, but it's like stressful.
It means a lot because everybody's looking up to me. I'm gonna show them how, but for me it is to show them to keep on going, just don't give up.
The story for 2020 will start with Bruno, but there's a lot of history to talk about too.
We normally, 2016, Bruno and Carla was racing motocross, but then we went over to enduro. Last year I started racing motocross and I said, no, this is something I want to do. And this year we started, first race everybody is going to drive, just to bring the spirit back, because motocross is not the same as enduro, and enduro is not the same as motocross.
Enduro, but little bit motocross. Off-road there's little friendly, but yeah, everyone's friendly.
For me it's easy because it's 450. My enduro bike is as well 450, it's Husqvarna 450 FC. So for me it's not that big change, just the suspension.
And what about Bruno? What's he going to be rocking?
My bike says the 2020 is as nice and stuff, but I prefer the 2019.
KTM.
Yeah, my dad used to ride enduro. Then when I was 6 or 5 there, and I started to ride motocross, so that's why I'm now here.
I had bad luck a few years, but motocross I like it really. I like to ride it and stuff, but enduro my family loves it, so I've started to love it as well.
For Carla, at just 16 years old, she's going to have a very busy 2020. What's she going to be racing?
Farm Jam and GXCC this year.
It actually started today, it's the first race with my Honda. That's why I had it a long time, it's the first race, but I'm looking forward to it, it's going to be fun.
I think at GXCC, because last year I did well, but this year I want to be on the top. And Little Farm Jam.
To achieve their goals in 2020, they've brought on a couple of tasty partners as well to back up Rubine Racing.
Yes, we're staying with Basefit and we bring on Liquid Moly and Fox for some more support.
Yeah, we got Liquid Moly and Fox. They sponsored us now, and Basefit, they help us to practice and get strong and everything for the races.
Liquid Moly comes along, Fox comes along, and Basefit helps with training and stuff.
Tough to look into the future, but at this early stage of 2020, what were the hopes and dreams and the positions that the riders were looking for?
To come in their first 6 at Farm Jam and in GXCC their first 3.
I look forward to it, and I think I will have fun today.
Yeah, I want to come in the top 10.
We'll be keeping an eye on Rubine Racing throughout 2020. And coming out of Rubine Racing, we also said we were going to be working with one of the new teams on the block. Now this is CIT Husqvarna. We've known these guys for a long time as a pure motocross squad. Now Harry Grobler, Wynand Delpoort and the rest of the crew have joined forces and they're going to be bringing the CIT Husqvarna brand to the off-roads. That's going to be National Off-Road Championship Racing, GXCCs, and a couple of selected farm jams, and a little bit of motocross. These guys are way out of their depth, so we're going to watch them racing today on the Enduro Gate, but it is our pleasure to introduce CIT Husqvarna.
Yeah, last year I got together with Morné Visser from CIT, had lunch with him, said to him, I'm thinking of rolling out a team for 2020. I've got a couple of riders in mind, and he said to me, what do you need from me? He's been around with motocross for many years, and yeah, we put a deal together. We got a couple of side sponsors together, and yeah, here we are.
You know, it's since end of last season, myself and Harry, we had a chat and we said, you know, we want to do something this year. Get some new numbers in, get some new fresh riders in. And so he's put a lot of effort into it. The guys at CIT, the guys at Fly, Cycra, all of those guys, Dunlop. So we put this whole team together. It's a big effort, but it's all done now and we're ready, looking forward to it. So yeah, that's how it happened.
The opening round of the Inland Motocross Championship, held in Aurora just weeks running up to the opening round of the GXCCs, was essentially a glorified shakedown. Most of the riders not coming from a motocross background, they were simply getting used to the machines and getting themselves ready for what was coming up just around the bend.
Yeah, I wanted a variety of people in the pits. We've got novices, we've got the very juniors, guys starting for the first time.
Like I said, when myself and Harry had a chat, he said to me, we need some young guys, we need some guys that are fast. So I got John involved, John Buerta. He's riding the high school class and I'm really excited about him.
I'm feeling spoiled. It's my first year on the team, got all the support, looking forward to a good year.
I was very surprised to see him ride. He's very fast and he's got a good chance of being on the podium. Well, we hope so. And then I spoke to Vian. He's being on the Pro-Ams, spoke to his dad, he said no, he'll move him up to OR2s.
Yeah, I'm very stoked. I'm very happy to be picked for this team here this year, and so there's a lot of great people in this team, so I'm very excited to be part of this CIT group.
Very strong rider. I think the experience they need to build, we will work on that, but the speed's definitely there.
He'll be also be up there, we hope. And then I've got a youngster that's been riding for 4 months, and he's going to be in the Pro-Am class.
I feel very exciting. Yeah, I hope it's going to be fun.
I'm out of my skin happy. I'm so privileged to be in this position because there's many riders that don't get this chance and they've been riding for way more time than I have been. So yeah, just to be here, it's such a privilege for me and I'm so happy to be here.
A lot of older guys are coming back and all of the older guys got kids and they're starting to race again and so forth, and that's why we're here. You know, I'm not racing, I'm participating. I had my days, but even then, you know, even now we're all having fun, and that's what it's about, having fun. This is a family sport, being together in the pits, go out, race, come back, try and do better next week. And yeah, I'm sure if you even look at a motocross today, there's a lot of entries here.
Yeah, and that's nice as well because the team keeps pushing you forward, hey, so you can't just go back into a dump. Yeah, so they keep, with Harry and Finance over here especially, then we can just go forward from there. They're helping me a lot with my style and my riding ways, so yeah, pretty happy.
I'm happy with the bike, you know, we've done some testing, but yeah, different brands, but same goal. I mean, try and be a podium contender for every race. So happy on the bike, and testing's been going well, so very confident as well, which is a big thing for us, so looking forward to it.
We just got Öhlins suspension, front suspension, so we'll try that out. We're looking to put on some HTS pipes, try and get the bike fast for GXCC.
A TC85 with the Dunlop tires.
Lately I've been putting a lot of time on the bike. I've been training about 2 times a week on the bike, training a lot off the bike as well, so feeling awesome with this new bike, so we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, we came here Wednesday last week. He taught us some things about the jumps and the triples and all of that, saved some time in the corners, so I think it'll be good.
with a big, banging, brand new team. Where were they going to be racing and what were they going to be targeting as their results and key points of focus in 2020?
We're going to do all the GXCCs. We're going to head down to the city to do the first off-road nationals, and then we'll go from there and see. We might do a couple of the farm jams, and yeah, we do as much racing as we can, and yeah, be at all the races.
Obviously, they know this game pretty well, so we thought let's bring them over to the off-road. You know, the GXCC rounds, the national off-roads, different ball game, but something that myself and Harry we quite accustomed to. So yeah, well, let's bring the brand to the more flat-out pin stuff.
Yeah, this isn't our discipline, but we'll try our best. GXCC and nationals. The GXCC I want to do better. Last year I only got 4th with some bad luck, but we're looking to do better this year.
Well, that's the positive thing about moving up, but the class is a bit more. There's a lot of guys there that's fast and stuff, so it's going to be a tricky class. But I'm very excited for the year, so yeah, we'll see how it goes.
So we are going to do the GXCC mostly, and then the main focus is to just keep healthy and do all 8 rounds of the season, and then take it all in. You know, it's the first season, we'll just take it all in.
Yeah, I think they're gonna do great. So yeah.
Yeah, I think this would improve my riding for GXCC. We're looking to do some extra motocross races this year.
They are very important, especially in the pro class, because if you have a whole shot, it's only the beginning of a 3-hour race. But I mean, if you have a whole shot, you are out of the dust. So it's a big positive getting a whole shot. The hopes are big. This is just a fun race to get the racing adrenaline going. So, but the hopes are getting a good finish, be safe, and enjoy it. Yeah, I'm very pumped. Yeah, my confidence is up there, and I'm super excited for the year. So, yeah.
Building a team, though, from ground zero always needs all hands on deck. And we had a lot of partners coming on board to assist CIT.
Yeah, we went to Henderson Racing. We spoke to him. He gave us a good deal. We got some stuff from him, so we're running all these brands. And I went to we spoke to Jim Tarantino. We're on the fly kit for 2020, and we got a Lucky Molly on site. Yeah, that's the side sponsors for now. We're hoping to get some more on board. I've got my own company at Play Containers. We've got a Play Park restaurant, and they on board, so we're hoping to grow it.
With the upcoming race season set to be one of the biggest and most competitive to date, CIT Husqvarna are looking forward to seeing what they can do. So how cool was that? And very cool for me and the crew to be out here at Motocross once again. It's something we may look into in the future if we can find a gap on the schedule. But for now, I hope you guys enjoyed as we met the two teams, Rubine Racing and CIT Husqvarna. We'll be seeing much more of these guys out at the rest of the tours as we tick through the year. But hold your breath, guys, because next week it is GXCC #1, and next week's Hollywood Hills will be a little highlight of that as we get ourselves ready to bring you a full production that will be going out on Ignition. So for now, we sign off from Motocross and get ourselves ready to get loose and go GXCC racing.